Hello everybody, this is Anil Yadav in front of you. Today's there is a session of the intellectual competency and there will be the questions related to the intellectual areas. So my first question is from Spurs, that I would like to say that there are so many infrastructural problems in India which are not solved frequently, approximately after consuming a lot of time period, even though 8 years, 9 years the projects in the pipeline. But there was a specific judgment today itself that on Sunday there will be the inauguration of that central vista of the parliament, the new building. So what do you think, that 120 crore, 1000 crore of rupees has been invested in that kind of a building or in a frequent manner? I think that construction took place in the COVID and in 2023 it has completed, and on Sunday there is an inauguration. So don't you see any kind of a biasness in this decision of the government?
Okay, so you want to say that they are specifically working on one specific sector.
Yes.
And they are not giving importance to the other sector.
Yes, sir.
So we can see that there could be biasness because it depends on the government. They will serve to the people who are likable to them firstly, and after that they will go for the remaining people. So they are biased with them, that's why they are creating that, or maybe they promised to those particular people and those people supported them in the crucial way, that's why they can also do that particular thing, but other people didn't do that, so we can say that they are in against of that particular situation.
No, my question is also is this, like suppose that as we all are the general people, or common people, common citizen of India, so we have so many complaints from the state government or the central government that why don't you implement these kind of policies for the welfare of the weaker section. Getting the point, like related to the hospitality sectors, infrastructure sector, and we have so many complaints associated with this kind of problem. And on the other hand, there was a protest when this inauguration, this like construction was inaugurated in COVID period, that government should not invest that high amount in the in those kind of a construction which is not needed for the country even, but still government invested in that. And government also completed that construction in the time period of Mr. Modi's regime. So the Mr. Modi's name will be there in the society or in the across India, that in the regime of Mr. Modi this parliament central vista was constructed. And on Sunday there was a inauguration ceremony of the Sangol or the central vista project. So there is an uproar in the society that how the government surreptitiously invested that much of amount and got the work completed within 3 or 4 years.
Yes, that is the question.
That is the question, yes. Don't you think so? From the general public opinion, what is your view? I want to know.
Yes. So my view is that if we look for the government sector, then everything works like a chain. As in business sector, there is some kind of chain. Same happens in government system. One is related with another one. So government usually try to benefit the people who are from their sector. Then at last we care about the normal people, normal citizen. So what government is doing, they are firstly giving their preference to the people who are in the chain of them. Like prime minister is in the upper part and district manager is in the lower part. So what the person who is in between, they will do like in such way, they will give focus to them. They would try to influence them. Then at last they will look for the normal citizen.
But we have the democratic nation, we have the government for the people, by the people, or of the people. So why the government is very biased in this kind of a construction activity, even though there is a high uproar, like there is an uproar in the society, there was a ruckus, and so many expert people came forward and they were against the government decision that the government should not invest. Obviously, there was a demand that government should, because COVID period was a not normal period, it was a very tough period for each and every individual, irrespective of their gender, identity, okay, economic background, political background. It was a problem which everyone faced, and even in that situation, government had to invest a lot of fund in those kind of like hospital, medical infrastructure, but government didn't invest. And on the other hand, government invested in these kind of a useless construction, even though there were the opinions that government can have this building for approximately more than 60 years ahead. This building is not that much dilapidated, but it was the claim that if we do not construct this kind of building, so how we will, like as a head of the government, accommodate so many MPs for the different states or the different constituencies. So that was the opinion. And now on Sunday, let's see what will happen. So don't you know about this news?
No, I don't know.
You don't know about that news, okay? But you should definitely see this news and observe the statements or the expert's opinion is there. Okay, you should definitely watch and adopt it.
Yes, sure.
My first question, like second question, is that who serves the nation best? Teacher, army, or doctor? Doctor.
Doctor, politician.
Politician. Sorry, politician. That's what I was.
Right.
Doctor is not politician.
Teacher and
Teacher, army, or politicians.
so from my side, I will say that teacher serves the best because teacher is the base who educates all of them to the politician. And if we look for the army officer, without a teacher, we can't be on the excellence side. Teacher is the base of these both things, and if we are indulged in the teaching of a good teacher, then definitely we can earn a good position and as well as the good payoff. So that's my opinion. I would go for teacher.
Okay, teacher. So, but nowadays there is a role of the teacher which is being decreased in the society. Why? So, and no one is respecting teacher that much as they were like revered a lot in earlier period, like Guru Nanak Dev, okay, like Dronacharya. Okay, so these were the revered personalities. Their disciples respected them a lot, even though. But today, if you just talk frequently with teachers, like students, they criticize from the back of the teacher that this teacher is not good, that teacher is not good. So why this culture is in limelight a lot?
And be loud, please.
Yes.
From my side, I will say that because nowadays students are claiming to be a mountebank in front of teachers, and they are doing that so because they think that they are more expert than teacher. But we all know that who is expert and who is not expert. But because of that, we can see that they also have some reputation, and because of that, they are rupturing the reputation of the teachers as well. So we can say they are acting like a mountebank. Because of that, teachers who are already good at that particular sector, they are not getting the good respect which they deserve.
But do you know, I have this thought that suppose that if there is any teacher, okay, so he is the teacher because he is having some different ability from the other people. That's why he is the teacher. He is being given that designation of the teacher. But why do the students think that they are the superior in everything? They might be superior. I don't have any doubt over them. But if they are superior, so they should definitely control their superiority. Okay, they should not defame someone. Okay, even though especially their teachers.
Yes, because I think that maybe they have alter ego in front of them. They consider as they are very weak on one side, and the other side they consider they are very superior only in front of that teacher.
This is the mentality.
Yes, that is the mentality. They think that the power of money and the power of
You know,
reputation.
I would like to say one thing. Like suppose that if there is a teacher who is teaching in the class, and if he is teaching wrong, so there is a word. Okay, please sir, I want to interrupt you, or please ma'am, I want to interrupt you. So by interrupting them, you can correct them, correct the teachers. But when you correct the teacher, so you feel proud in that I am the superior. So this kind of ego, don't you attitude? Do you think so? It is like good or bad?
Yes, that's why I am saying that students have alter ego nowadays in their self.
Alter. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay, tomorrow in the morning we just participated in a very healthy discussion like a dowry system.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow is a love marriage. If you want to come, then you can come in the morning. Okay, like suppose that if we have we participate in dowry system, so wrong is wrong. You know, wrong is wrong, right is right. So dowry system is a wrong practice or right practice according to you? Please tell me.
Okay, so if we
In a single statement only.
If we compare both the countries, first is our own country India and second is abroad country. In abroad country dowry system is not there, but in our country dowry system is there. But if you see the sustainability of the marriages, then in our country it is more better. So I can say that dowry system is something which depends upon the family.
No, dowry system is a wrong or right. I want to say one thing.
Okay, so from my side I will say that
Because
dowry
you have
system is
to,
right.
you have
Dowry system is right.
dowry system is right. How?
Because this creates some kind of stability in front of the husband side. Like we have given you dowry, now it's your duty to give respect to our daughter. And if you won't do that, then if you will go for any divorce, then we can blame you by introducing that particular scheme that we give you dowry. So it is some kind of creating stability in front of the daughter side.
Okay. My another question is from Dhyanu. Dhyanu, if you get nowadays there's a problem in the wrestling department of India. So what is your opinion? Why it is happening?
him because the wrestler is not getting their all facilities, and their coach is also.
Okay, would you like to give me the exact problem why it is happening? Why this protest is happening?
Because the misbehavior is happening with the female wrestlers.
Okay, that's why it is happening.
Yes.
So, is there any solution from the government side also?
Yes, there is a solution. They can hire only female coaches, and so the female coaches can train the female wrestlers. So it will be comfortable for female wrestler also.
So, but they as yet till date there is no justification from anybody, be it the government, be it the committee, be it the panel. There is no justification or there is no verdict even. So, what is your opinion? Like, should we take that much of time to announce the justification or justice?
No, we should not take that much of time. We should announce so the wrestler can also be released.
Wrestlers?
Wrestler can also do their work and do what they want to do. So they
What
can
kind of work do they do?
like exercise, practice, and etc.
Obviously, because if they are not getting any justice from these established bodies, so we are getting late in the Olympic Games, in the international forums where we frequently participate. Don't you think so?
Yes.
Like even though Geeta Fogart and Sakshi Malik, these are the eminent personalities in the wrestling.
So they are not doing their practice, so they can come